I don't know really. Is this good? I think I prefer waxing skis. The smell of it when you melt it and stuff. Hi, I'm Jens at Stomp It Tutorials. I make free ski tutorials on how to do tricks on skis. Now we're making a couple of experimental episodes where you're gonna get taught. I have been surfing in the past. First time I went surfing was like in 2008, Tunisia. Could do like left waves, turn a little bit. And to see how good I am at surfing, I have no one here to help me right now. They just said, hey, you can paddle out over there and surf down there. And hopefully I'm gonna hit that left wave. We're later on going to go through the footage of me surfing, and the coaches here at Rise Up Surf Camps, they're going to teach me how to surf better. Let's go down there. That's not going so well, I almost surfed.
When I tried surfing for the first time, I just rented a board and went off to try it. Because of this approach, I never learned how to surf properly, so it's now time to fix my surfing technique.
So now we're gonna have a look at what I was doing wrong, and maybe I was doing something right as well, with my buddy Alejandro here. He's the head coach at Rise Up Surf, and I hope you can sort my surfing out. What am I doing right and wrong here in this footage?
Do you see your happy face? That is really important when you go surfing. We can see you are moving your body, keeping your shoulders very low, and you are not keeping the power and the efficiency of your strokes is not gonna be the best. You need to arch your back, keep your shoulders high, and go with as long strokes as you can, but not as far as you put your chest over the board. Because that you lose power and you are moving off the board all the time. So your board is slowing down with the body movement that you are doing.
So how far I should go?
As far as you can, but keeping your body in a comfortable position. If you go too far, you don't have the control, you don't have much strength at this point. So a bit shorter hand, and doing this movement is going to help you to control much more your board, your body, and the stroke that you are giving in every moment.
This is the board of my choosing. It's Alejandro's choice for many beginners. Slightly smaller than a longboard. It's 8.2.
First of all, the right position on the board. You should keep your feet around the tape and your chest in the middle of the board. Every single wave is going to move the board this way. If the wave is very small, the movement it will be very small. But if the wave is big, you will have the risk of nosedive. So depending also on which type of waves are you taking, you can go a little bit farther or closer to the tail. Now it's very important to see if your nose is lifting. Okay, so you should go a little bit closer to the nose to have a better balance and to be prepared to paddle.
Is this good?
Yeah, this is very nice.
The position on my choice of board.
You have to keep all the time, it doesn't matter the type of board that you are using, the board should be level with the water. These boards are going to have less buoyancy, less stability, and you will lose the reference of the tail for your feet.
Where should we?
Okay, this is not bad, but we could improve it a little bit going also, this closer. As you can see, a smaller board is much more demanding.
I feel that. It's harder with the balance and everything.
Always, and try to arch our back as much as we can.
Like that.
This is a very hard position in the very beginning.
It takes quite a lot of effort.
But arching your back, you bring higher your shoulders, and then you have better control. Okay.
Is this looking good now?
This is good, but do you see how you are looking for a better balance opening your legs? You should keep your legs nice and closed.
I really want to do that. That's true. was that?
That was the back of toe. Now try to keep your shoulders higher and go straight. Not moving your body, moving just your arms. Okay. This one was much better. You can see the power is coming from your back and not only from your arms. That is really important. It's very typical at the beginner level to paddle moving only your arms and not using your back. It's super important to keep your shoulders high and use the strength and this group of muscles that you have on your back.
It feels super exhausting now. So to summarize what I've just learned, body position a bit further forwards than I thought I would need to on a board like this. Keep the feet together. I find it not natural. I'd like to spread them out. I really use the back muscles to come up and just go that far. Right?
That's perfect.
Because I used to go like that. But it's so exhausting to do this. I guess it will take maybe a few weeks to get used to it.
Hold on to your fire.
Here I think, Jan, you are using your back knee. You are in a Romeo position and your shoulders are straight. All your body is facing to the nose of the board. So this doesn't allow you to land in the best position and to land with the best balance.
So now I'm like straight like that. Should I be more twisting myself
your
up
shoulders,
like
exactly.
in a rotation? Really?
And this will allow you to come with the back foot on top of the board and not the back knee.
Okay.
So you will be in this position and you will have the possibility of push the board and land with more speed and better balance. It's better to go in the very beginning, try to build a body muscles memory and go step by step. We try to teach doing 3 steps. It's not the only way of standing up, but if you go with 3 steps very far, it will look like a jump, but it's not the same. To give one jump without control, with you landing in a wrong position, that try to go with a proper technique. First of all, you lie on the board. You should be in the right position.
Yeah.
In the very beginning, we can use our elbows to make the position more comfortable. When the wave is coming and before popping up, we should paddle. When we start to paddle, we catch the wave, and once we feel that the wave is pushing us, we can do the 3 steps. One should be put our hands under our shoulders completely on the deck of the board. We call this chicken wings position, and push our chest high. In this position, then we bring our back foot. In my case, is the right foot. I'm regular. I bring my back foot, and at the same time, I twist my shoulders. My toes are pointing to the rail of the board. And then I bring my front foot as far as I can between my hands. Then, as you can see, the board is moving forward and pushing the board to the front. And in this position, I have give push and better balance, keeping one hand more or less on my right side and the other hand on the left side.
Alright. Will you do arms first?
Putting your body weight on your shoulders and your hands, pushing the board to the front. Chest out,
And then
back foot, very good. And now the front foot as far as you can. That's very good.
it feels like I have a lot of weight in the front foot. Is
you
that
have
good?
gone a little bit too much forward. Relax your body, bring your knee a little bit, and try to keep your front knee level with at the same level as your front foot, or a little bit shorter. So all your body weight is between your feet.
Let's try again. Or but
I will put 45 degrees more or less the front foot.
alright.
Going so fast, and for a moment all your weight is on the back.
Alright.
If you do it, if you improve this a little bit, you will be with all your weight going to the front instead of on this position holding your body on the back. In this moment your nose is lifting, your weight is on your back foot, and you are slowing down. and you don't want this. When we are in the second step, we bring all our weight and strength to the front, so our hands and shoulders arching our back. So when we land, we push the board to the front. Here then you have your feet to separate, and also your hips. You are not turning to the front your hips. You can see how you are forcing the position of your body because your shoulders want to go to the front, but your hips are not following them.
You mean that I'm like that?
Yeah, you should move your hips a little bit, yeah, too much, and in this position you will feel much more comfortable.
Do you like drop the knee in?
Yeah, bring the knee a little bit to the front will allow you to make all the maneuvers.
It feels so natural for me to be that. But yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Hold your body is at the same position. You are only turning your shoulders, you can't make a maneuver. But if you allow your body to turn, bringing your back knee to the front, then in this position you can ride the wave much easier.
Alright. That's how I would do it.
Good. Do you see your arms?
It looks sick.
Yeah. This is perfect for a huge wave, but now we are running smaller waves, so we should control more our arms. Our hips should be pointing to the front, our chest a bit lower, and we should be controlling our arms in this position.
Yeah.
Bringing your back knee a little bit, and this position is gonna be much better. It's gonna allow you to keep the balance and to speed up, moving your arms, to turn your body if you want to do any maneuver. Keep it straight, and after we can see your front foot. You are losing the contact with the board. You are pressing and you are kind of jumping on the board instead of pushing your body with your weight. You can press when you want to go to the front and you extend your body. You press and you extend. Definitely you don't separate your front foot. In this moment you are losing the balance, so your board is lifting this moment, even if it's just 1 second.
But I did it because I wanted to speed up. But
yeah, but as in any sport, it's more important the technique than the strength. Of course, if you have technique and strength, it's gonna be amazing. But the technique is much more important. That's all this energy that you don't use properly. Yeah? And as we showed before in the video, instead of moving your front foot, use your body weight and the compression of your body.
like that. If I want to do something.
Oh, so gracefully, with such finesse, your eyes wander off into the deep.
How? Bend or straight?
Bring your chest to the front, not too far.
Yeah.
But in this position, it looks like you are looking for something. Yes, bring your chest to the front, over your front thigh, over your front knee. And in this position, not too much, not too straight. And in this position, you have better balance, better control of the board.
So, yeah, if we look at that, twist the hip. And with the twisting of the hip, it would feel weird to bend as much as I'm bending here. Yeah. I really thought I was a better surfer than this video shows.
The videos are terrible.
So how do you like my riding skills?
Pay attention to your arms.
Yeah.
Do you see your front hand? Your right hand is moving from one side to the other and without control. This makes you lose the balance and lose the control of the board. It's not the same. So in this position, bending on your knees, that moving all your body to one side and to the other, with giving this freedom to your shoulder and not keeping the control. You should keep the control of your arms. Pushing, of course, you can move your arms, but always in a controlled position, in a controlled way, not leaving your hand to go from one side to the other.
I guess your arms help you to turn.
Of course.
But maybe not if you do this like I'm doing.
The arms are key in surfing, are super important. The
Should I
arms
use-
and your shoulders, but always with control and not moving from one side to the other without any control. In this case, you are just running the wave, so you should run the wave top to bottom, going up and going down, keeping the position.
So So if I understand you right there, if I'm like just riding with a wave like that, it's just like up and down to keep the balance.
Yeah, it's like a little dance.
But if I want to do one of these cool looking bottom turns, then it would be more like turn with the hips and shoulders and arms.
Yeah,
But in a like strict controlled fashion.
exactly.
Not just. That's
Yeah.
not really gonna do it, I guess.
You said it perfectly.
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, cool. I can't wait to try that. Alejandro, I feel like you found a lot of mistakes with me.
Of course.
Of course.
We are working on it.
Yeah, we're gonna get it better.
Until we arrive to Kelly's later level, we have a lot to improve.
I hope you enjoyed this summer surfing experiment. And if you did so, a second part is coming out soon where we're gonna have a look at some exercises and sort of the journey I've been going.